Well, Joyce, you've got some news from the Orient for us, but I understand not just from Japan.
Right, John. Now, first we have news about a car from South Korea.
Ah, that must be the Hyundai.
That's right. Now, you drove the Hyundai last fall, the one they export to Canada called the Pony.
Yes, I did. It's tough, it's simple, and most of all, it's cheap.
And the Canadians love them. Now, originally, Hyundai expected to sell about 5,000 ponies the first year. Well, they sold 5 times that amount. Now, Hyundai has set up shop in the U.S., and they are going to set sales records with this all-new model called the Excel. Now, like the rear-drive Pony, it's going to be an economy car, and it's a little bit more sophisticated. It's front-wheel drive, and the engineering comes from the Mitsubishi Colt. Power is from Hyundai's version of the Colt's 1.5-liter 4-cylinder. The Hyundai Excel is going to come standard with dual side mirrors, a rear window wiper and defogger, AM/FM 4-speaker stereo, and a fairly high level of interior trim. All that standard equipment at a price of only around $5,500. Now that gives the Excel a big advantage over the cheapest imports from Japan. And that might guarantee Hyundai's projected first-year sales in the U.S. of 100,000 cars. Now this is the first model we'll see. It's the 5-door hatchback. A 3-door version and a 4-door sedan are going to be along later. The XL will go on sale in early 1986, mainly on the East and West coasts.
Okay, what else from the mysterious East?
Well, our next Oriental newcomer is just a little bit more familiar. That's Toyota. It's the upcoming Toyota Supra. Now, the Supra is not going to be a Celica anymore. The '86 Toyota Celica is now a front-drive car, but the Supra is going to stay rear-drive. Well, okay, now maybe the styling looks like all the other Japanese GTs, but the Supra should be getting some pretty impressive hardware. The Supra is going to have a 3-liter 6-cylinder with twin cams and 4 valves per cylinder. If it's turbocharged, that should mean about 190 horsepower in U.S. trim. Other possibilities, well, anti-skid brakes, and maybe even a suspension that adjusts its shock valving and spring rates to suit the driving conditions. And on the inside, well, expect to see a lot of electronic gadgets. Now, we can expect to see the whole car sometime early next spring.
Any word about price?
Not yet, but I am guessing that it's going to be somewhere between the high teens and the low 20s.
Well, that's not cheap, but at least it'll keep a lot of those rear-drive diehards happy. Thanks, Joyce.